Alright guys, this is the last video I'll be doing with PyDroid. Next time I'll be launching it with PyCharm. So you'll be welcome to TechMail for using PyCharm. So for those of you using PyDroid, hope you have understood something. Yeah, I'll be coming back to PyDroid again when there is a change in my syntax. Once there is a change, a new thing, I will come back to PyDroid and tell you how it works. So for now, this is the end of PyDroid. End of PyDroid season 1. Oh my god. Okay. I told you we'll be talking about Cypher. Cypher. What is Cypher actually? Cypher is an algorithm for performing encryption or decryption. What is the encryption? What is decryption? Yeah. Encryption is the act of hiding, secreting, closing, whatever word you want to use for it. Making something a secret. Encryption. Let's say you want to write a letter to someone. You don't want any other person to understand. Remember in primary school, we used to do this kind of thing, katu natu, batu. So katu natu literally means kene, because two, we're using A-E-I-O-U. Let me write it out. A-E-I-O-U. Under it we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when I say katu na two, what I literally mean is this. What I literally mean is this. Replace every A2 with E, because look for where 2 is located. 2 is located at E, so replace both the A in front of 2 and the 2. So I'll say something like, what is E? What is 2? 2 is E. And A2. 2 is what? E. Can I? What if I want to encrypt the word love? I'll say la 4 va 2. So you currently just say A4 is what? O. Put down your V. A2 E. As simple as that. That is kind of a little encryption we did back then in primary school that we don't even know that it is encryption. Oh my god, my battery is filled up. I'm coming. Let me change my battery. We are live and we're direct. Manzon Namdekanu. I love him. Okay. For those of you who don't like Biafra, you can go to hell. But let it not come between what I'm doing. Alright. I was talking about encryption and decryption, right? We did this back then in primary school, and some people are kind of like still doing it when they want to write love letters, you know, kind of those shit, but we're not dealing with that again. So to decrypt this, actually we saw the way we encrypted it. To decrypt it, we have to look for the A2, because the A was put to confuse whoever wants to decrypt it. So you have to entirely remove the A and the number after it. Look for the number, replace both the A and the number with the letter. That is decryption. So in general, we say that decryption is an act of like, how would I put it? Decryption is an act of disclosing or the whatever, the referencing, it's kind of like changing the whole thing back to the original form. That is decryption. I'm sorry, I'm still gonna get you the real definition of decryption, but you get what I'm saying, right? Kind of like finding the original form of something that is encrypted, something that is hidden. Exactly. Okay, so we are talking about Cypher, right? And I said Cypher is an algorithm for performing encryption or decryption. What is an algorithm? Oh my god, algorithm is a very big word, but it's that. Algorithm is a step-by-step approach on solving a particular problem. Exactly. Step-by-step approach on solving a particular problem. So what kind of problem are we solving right now? We're kind of like solving a problem of looking on a way to decrypt something, or on a way to encrypt something. Actually, what was the step we took? So let's go back to our love. Yeah, let me clear everything, and let's say we already know the algorithm for creating this la for var 2. Now let's look on the algorithm for us on decrypting this thing. First of all, first step, I would say first step. So first step is what? Set the word. What is A-E-I-O-U? I forgot whatever it is called in English. Oh my god, I forgot. Vowels. Set the vowels. Oh my god, how can I forget this shit? Set the vowels. So here we say vowels. Of course, A, E, I, O, U. Second step, I'll just call it step 2. Set the numbers below the vowels. So I'll say vowels equals A, E, I, O, U. Numbers, I'll call these keys, because for you to unlock a door you need a key, something that is locked. Actually, we are looking to unlock that la for var 2. Let me say set the key. Don't worry, I'll explain what key is in full. I want it to be directly on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, notice when I press the enter key after this semicolon, it's indents, it's shifted by 4 spaces. We'll get to talk about those shifting, but for now, we're not writing a program. We're just kind of like setting algorithm, how this thing works. Actually, if I run this thing, it will give me a concrete error. This is not a program, this is an algorithm. So you don't. Algorithms are normally written on paper. Oh my god, I need to reduce my volume. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah. Like I was saying, algorithms are normally written on paper. And so we're not on paper, we're on system right now. I prefer doing everything with my system. So you can like save this thing on a separate file, call it pi100.txt or pi100.algo. Anyone. So step 4. That means step 3. What do we do? Look for change every a and yeah, how do I put this? A and character. I want to put that subscript. It's not on my keyboard. Actually, I should download, or let me use this as my ent, the ent character. The a nth character. I mean, what I mean by the nth character is the number, the a number. Change every a number to the matching key and the vowels. So would I say also change the a nth character, that is change the number to the matching key in the vowels. Alright, so here we go. Now let's solve. Solution, I'll say we have la 4 2. So I would say now applying these rules. I've already set my vowels. Let's have already set my vowels up here. Now let's look for the A-nth character. The A-nth character of A4 is what? So what is 4? Our 4 is O. So we're going to change the A-nth character. That is the A number. 4 is O. Then we'll put back our V. A-nth character of A2 is what? Is E. That is the number after A. So there's our algorithm. Awesome. Welcome to the thinking method of cryptography, and actually right now you're a cryptographer. I'll get to explain what cryptography is, and after that you'll figure out who a cryptographer is. Cryptography or cryptology. So right now you are studying kind of cryptology, a high institution course. Oh my god, it's awesome, but not really awesome. Don't worry, after this we enter school, all the shit. You get to beat your lecturers to their own game. Alright, let's do this. We're not doing this for school purposes, we're doing this for you to understand how to write programs, how to design something that solves the general world problems. Cryptography or cryptology is the practice and study of techniques for secure communication. Remember, cryptography or cryptology is the practice and study of techniques for secure communication. So there are many techniques whereby you can employ to secure your communication. Actually, this one is secure, right? But it's no longer secure. Everybody knows this. Everybody in primary school knows this, except people who were born in 1970s. Let me just put that from 1970s and above, back to 19 blah blah blah. Not 1970 down, 1917 above. They don't know anything of this shit. So you can still receive those of 1970s, but not the current people right now. So this is outdated encryption method. So it's a secure communication like we had before in the presence of a third party. Cryptography or cryptology is the practice of study of techniques for secure communication in the presence of a third party. Who is a third party? A third party is someone else you don't want to access that communication. You don't want the person to understand. Let's say you're writing this as a form of letter and you're transferring it to a friend. You don't want someone else to intercept that letter in the way, or the person you are giving the letter to send it to someone. You don't want that person to read it. You can use this form of encryption. So that person is the third party. Cryptography is the science of protecting information by transforming it into a secure format that is unreadable or ciphertext, like we did here. So we kind of like transforming everything to unreadable format. La 4 Only your friend knows this using these vowels. Alright, I think that is done for this. Next video we'll be talking about how to encrypt stuffs with cipher. Blah blah blah. Thank you.